Hey everyone, welcome back. And I keep on wanting it's like muscle memory to say happy Saturday, happy Sunday. It's so hard to say that right now. And I'm not trying to be somber, but it's like watching the city that Jason and I met in and that I love so much and that all of us love, like the city of dreams. Like it's kind of not to be dramatic. It's like where people it's just wild, like LA. Just burning to the ground. Um, it's hard to be in like a super upbeat, positive kind of way, knowing that people are losing their homes, their families, their animals, their memories. But I did want to let you guys know that on Monday, we will be doing a hot, messy topics, and 100% of all of the revenue will be going back to help out with the relief. And I know it's not a lot, guys. I don't know if we're going to raise $200. I don't know if we're going to raise $2,000. I don't know. But what I will say is every dollar counts. It helps everyone. Um, because if everybody gives a dollar, that adds up really, really, really quickly. So with that, guys, I want to just go ahead and jump right in. But smash the like button, do all the things, and let's start here. God, we haven't heard about them in a while. So, thank you to Reality Blurb. It's been a while since Denise Richards has been an official cast member on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. However, her name comes up in the news from time to time. But this time, it's her husband, Aaron Phiers, who's making the headlines. The one with the big pee that everybody talked about, remember? Yeah. Well, Aaron is being sued by a grieving husband for breach of oral contract and fraud after a cancer treatment failed. And Aaron allegedly refused to return a portion of the payment. What? Now, Denise and Aaron began dating in 2017 and got married the following year. And it was also recently announced that Denise and her family will be getting a new reality television show, which she says will be different from her previous ones. According to People magazine, a man by the name of Rupert Perry filed a lawsuit against Aaron in November, and he's filing the lawsuit on behalf of his wife Alina, who passed away in May of 2024. The report says Alina was diagnosed with sarcoma in 2019, and she and her husband went to Aaron in 2023. They learned that his medical facility could perform a stem cell treatment for her cancer. Now, the lawsuit says that Aaron and his team at the facility told them the treatment would cure or at least help alleviate the condition. The court document goes on to say that Phiers claimed that the treatment had a 98% success rate, and he was so confident in it that if it did not work, he would refund 50% of the money that they gave him for the treatment. The couple paid $126,000 for the treatment and returned between July and September to have it done. But sadly, by December of that year, his wife learned that the tumors had expanded by about 25%. Because of this, they reached out and requested that Aaron return the $63,000 as part of their agreement. Now, according to court documents, Aaron ignored her request and instead proposed that she undergo another round of treatment. And from there, they sent requests for the funds on February 8th, March 7th, and March 29th. And the lawsuit claims that they were all ignored. But the lawsuit continues on, saying on May 21st, 2024, she succumbed to her illness and passed away. And on June 28th, 2024, Mr. Perry spoke with Aaron by telephone, who acknowledged the debt, but proffered a series of excuses for his failure to pay the $63,000. Now, since his wife sadly passed away, Rupert feels that her estate is entitled to the $63,000 reimbursement. The lawsuit then said that Aaron aforementioned misconduct was intentional. Willful and done for the purpose of depriving the plaintiff of property and or legal rights or otherwise causing injury. This despicable conduct subjected the plaintiff to cruel and unjust hardship and conscious disregard of his rights. Now, Rupert is requesting a trial by jury. Aaron's clinic has been talked about before and not in the brightest of light, but fans of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills will recall that it was mentioned on the show that Denise's Well, Denise's cast members were confused by Aaron's explanation of what he did, and in fact, he has a pretty controversial view of cancer. So far, Aaron has not issued a legal response to the lawsuit. Well, I do want to say this. I know he was on edge because if he claims that the thing is if he's claiming that he has a way, and I'm not saying he is, but if he's claiming he has a way to cure things, that will mess up. And you can call it conspiracy theories, whatever you want. There's a certain system where there are a lot of people who profit off of the treatments and putting medication out there and what they call big pharma and all of this stuff. And if he's disrupting that system, that's why he was acting the way that he was. Or some people were like, well, this guy seems a little out there. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to change this over because Bethany Frankel is giving us some insight into the Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively-ish. Hold on. Let's watch.
Craziest It Ends With Us premiere story that I totally forgot about, and I'm putting the pieces together now. And I'm going to share something with you I haven't told anyone because I thought it would get me canceled. Okay. So I go to the It Ends With Us premiere with Danielle, who I work with. I wear a cute pink dress. I'm excited. I show up. I walk the carpet. Then something that I've never seen in over 20 years ago in movie premieres happens, and they say there's an hour between the carpet and the premiere. Now, maybe that happens. I've never seen that happen. Okay. So there's an hour, and it's like too short to go to dinner, too long to stand there in stilettos. And so I see one of Blake's team members, and they're a little distant and a little like icy to me. Just there's something that I'm like, oh, wow. Okay. And I've, in other circumstances, this person is not this way. And it was slightly off-putting to Danielle and I. We both like noted it. And then it was one of these theaters that has all these like escalators in it. Okay. So we're like, what do we do? So we go to get margaritas. And that night, like I had a malfunction, my strap came off and we went to drink margaritas. I think it was raining and we were like walking outside in the rain and it was just like a mess. But we were having fun because we got buzzed on these like mason jar margaritas and they were great. And we come back to see the movie. I'm excited to see the movie. And because I love Blake Lively, I'm so excited. So we walk upstairs and we see Anna Wintour. She passes us and I'm like, oh my God, wow, we'll do that another time, but like, let's park that. So then we keep walking and this guy says to me, oh, hey, Bethany, you know Justin, he was on your podcast. And he's in this one like line and we say hello to each other. I didn't remember who he was. I don't know why, but we say hello to each other. He was very nice. I think he was wearing purple. And he's in this one theater. And then we think this, we saw him. So we're just going into the theater. Not usually, always, unless it's a weird different screenings, the premiere is in one giant theater and there might be like an overflow theater. Okay. But here, like he's in one theater, something's going on somewhere else. I saw Anna walk this way. So they take us and they put us all the way to the left in this theater where like nobody was in this theater. And it was just strange. It felt like everybody was separated. And I just called Danielle to be like, oh my God, like everybody was separated. I mean, now we're hearing about everybody being separated and the vibe was off. And so what I didn't tell anybody, because I was like, we'll be canceled, was we left because the vibes were not vibing. Like wasted hair, makeup, outfit to go to the city, drink a margarita in a mason jar, take a bucket of popcorn, take 2 bites, see Anna Wintour, see Justin Baldoni, and left to go back to Connecticut, like talk about blue balls. So something was definitely awry from the jump, and it was palpable. And what they're getting canceled for is like, you don't go to a premiere and like walk the carpet and leave. Like you just don't do that. And it's sometimes they're really bad movies and you want to leave and you can't. But like, I remember calling my publicist and be like, the vibes were not vibing. Like we left, but it felt like I was doing something wrong, but it felt like I was also doing something right. Something was fucked. I have the craziest It Ends With Us premiere story that I told.
Okay. You can't write this shit. All right, guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Pop off in the comment section. Please don't forget to hit that notification bell. I'm like I can't show you my phone. I was like gonna put them people, and so, I did a Kathy Hilton right there. All right, guys, it's 11:11. Make a wish. I'm wishing for All right. Smash the like button, show some love, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.